Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today, you guys, honestly, I'm so excited. I honestly could cry. I'm so excited for what I'm about to show you. Odens have sent me PR, which, like, I can't process that. Odens is one of my, I'm just like holding this box like really awkwardly because I'm just like, I'm so excited. Odens is one of my favorite brands. I have got so much makeup from Odens. I mean, you've seen me haul things. Even recently I hauled like loads of stuff. I'll go link that in the eye. I've forgotten where it is. I feel so like overwhelmed with excitement, and the fact that Odens have seen me and sent me PR, I'm just like, oh, it's just a credit to you guys for supporting me and all those things, and for one of my favourite brands to reach out to me and want to send me their latest product. Just, it blows me away. So thank you so much, because without you, this wouldn't have happened. So this is so cool. Okay, gushy stuff over. Let's just show you what I got. So this arrived, this cute little box, and you guys, inside this box there's not one, but there's two brand new eyeshadow palettes. Oh my goodness, they're just so beautiful. I can't wait to just show you them. So here are the two palettes. Oh, I'm going to do up close swatches for you, everything. You know, I like to get all up in that funk and show you the deets. We've got the Stone and Rock palette, and we've got the Jewels and Gems. So the whole collection, from what I understand, it's all like rocks, gems, all of that way inspired. And you've got these two beautiful palettes. Of course, I do up close for you. And of course, I'm going to do swatches and two looks, one for each palette. And you guys, it goes a step further. They've sent me these jewellery sets to go with it. Honestly, it's just so gorgeous. It's all jewels, rocks, stones inspired. All of this jewellery, I've opened it and had a look, and it's really out there. It's really quite funky and cool. I really hope that this jewellery is available for purchase when the two palettes release. I mean, I'm putting this video up on the 17th. I actually don't know when the palettes themselves release. I will update the description bar as soon as I know any more information. But yeah, all I know is that they've sent me this and that I could talk about it from the 17th. So that's what we're doing today. The two palettes and the jewellery. I'll show all the jewellery to you up close. We'll put some on and get a whole ensemble going. But I know what you want to see. You want to see the eyeshadow. Let's be real. You want to see the eyeshadow. First up, we have the Jewels and Gems palette, which honestly, this packaging, Odens just kills at the packaging. I've said this time and time again before. The quality of the paper, the packaging, it's beautiful. And you've got this beautiful like woman. She's got beautiful long hair, and like the packaging slip just comes out and obviously looks exactly the same inside. Inside we have a mirror, and the palette looks like this. Honestly, look at that. This is so beautiful. This is so sultry. You've got a range of depth and lighter tones there, and it's kind of like, I'd say, just like this bluey purple with a hint of green throughout it. I've just noticed that one of the shades just needs pushing in slightly. Yeah, it's all fine again. So sometimes when palettes are sort of sent overseas, sometimes certain formulas can puff, or they can just be irritated in the pan slightly and just shift, but I've just pushed it in and it's literally fine. No alcohol needed or anything like that. But look at this palette. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that one, Exhilaration. Like, look at these. Aren't they so beautiful? The packaging really goes with it. So that is the first palette. This is the Jewels and Gems. I'll do full swatches for you in a moment. And then we have the Stone and Rock palette, which again, similar sort of vibe, but different colours. This one is definitely more green leaning, I've noticed. The other one's more purple leaning. This is definitely more green. And inside, let's just open it like this. Get a little slip off. Oh, this is so me. I love it. Guys, look at this palette. Look at this palette. Is this not a bit of me? You know I love greens, and obviously I'd already seen this collection before they sent it to me and before I'd actually got it in my hands, so I was like, today we're going to be doing some green. I'll do looks with the other one as well within this same video, and I can always do looks further on like in other videos as well, but today I'm definitely going to be using this one because green is my favourite eyeshadow colour ever, so we just absolutely had to. This is so stunning. Like the olives, the muted greens, it's like grass green here. Yes. Before we get the eyeshadow on my eyes and swatch it all, get all that beautiful stuff done, I really do want to show you the jewellery sets. Now again, like I said, I'm not sure if these are being sold, but I'm pretty sure they will be. And if they are, I want to show you what's available and show you which ones are my favourite, etc. and so forth. So there are three different sets, and I'll show you the up close footage of it now. You've got one set which has got this beautiful kind of mother of pearl, but a green mother of pearl kind of love heart set with little pearl inlays, like, you know, love hearts around it as well. And this has kind of got like a gold metal. pearl. And in this set you get the really cute gold and green love heart pendant and the same sort of style bracelet and the pair of earrings, which I think is so funky. So that's that style. I think this is really, really pretty. Again, I love green and it's quite different. Like honestly, I probably wouldn't have picked this set up if it was on the shelf, but actually I really quite like it. It's really like fun. I think it's really cool. The next set is this lovely pair of pearl heart and diamante with kind of the gold, slightly leaning rose gold inlay and like metal hardware. And you get the pendant necklace with this one and the 2 earrings. The earrings are quite funky actually, because you can, if you want to, take the heart off and just be like the 2 bars, which I think is cool, but I really do like the heart on there. I think it's a really lovely set. This is something I could see myself going to the shops and buying. I think it's just like really nice, really grown up, lovely for like a lovely dinner or a date or something, or hell, why not just wear it to the office and absolutely rock it, you know. But I really like this one. It's really simple and again it's something I would definitely wear. And then finally we have the last set, which honestly is my vibe to an absolute bloody T. This one I'd say is probably the biggest like little collection set going on, because they've got 2 different types of earrings. So you've got the 2 dangly earrings, which are these really cool pink kind of crystally looking love hearts with the really cool like metalwork surrounding it. It's really funky, like really edgy. And then you've also got the bracelet that matches that, so you'll see the pearl, the silver, the pink heart especially, and the little purple gems around it are kind of like the theme of this sort of collection. And then you've got the pearl necklace, which has got a beautiful purple heart, and again that pink heart with this sort of silver around it. It's really, really cool. It looks like melted molten metal, I don't know. And then the 2 earrings, you've got 2 earring choices, obviously the ones that are like little dangly pink earrings that I talked about, and then you've got this one which has got a really cool cuff to it. So you've got 2 studs, which are the pink sort of beautiful, like, I don't know, gem, and then you've got like the really cool metal knot going across it. But then on the other one you've got this really cool cuff. I don't own anything like this and I think it's actually really, really cool and really kind of edgy. So the jewellery for me is honestly like so cool. I think it's such a cool thing to bring out with a collection. I really hope it's semi-affordable or like the same sort of price as the palette, so that you could kind of pick something up. I don't know about bundles. I don't know how much it's going to cost. I don't know any of these things, so I'm really sorry. But each of the jewellery pouches look really, really lovely. They're kind of like this faux suede material. And the button's really cute. It's like a little popper. It has Odens eye written on it. It's just like really well done. It's really well done. I'm going to put some of this jewellery in to kind of complete the vibe, and we're going to play with the Stone and Rock palette first, just because it's green and because you know what, it's like my favourite. This is like my favourite. Out of the 2, I've got to say this one is my favourite so far. I haven't applied it yet, but let's just get into it. So first up, the Stone and Rock palette. This is honestly so luscious to me. I love this sort of colour story. The really sort of grungy green with brightness there to the inner corner and like real depth. Like you've got those really beautiful slate greys with a hint of green on them. You've also got a duochrome there called High Spirits, which is kind of a blue to green. I'm trying to capture it for you now, but I don't know if you can actually see it. It's gonna be really, oh no, there, maybe you can there. Like you can see the blue and it goes to green. You've got some really, really beautiful shades in this palette. Really lovely formula. I really love Oden's Eye's matte formula. And they definitely do different formulations with all the metallics as well. I definitely noticed that. I noticed that Gleefulness, for example, is a bit more chunkier, but it's still absolutely beautiful. It's more chunky and more reflective, whereas High Spirits, which is the duochrome, is smoother. And I do like that. I like that variation in formula, because I feel like when you get up close and you can see the different reflectiveness, they offer just like different qualities of one another. And I just feel like in this day and age where makeup is kind of, you know, every colour has kind of been done before, we're going into that world of texture and what can be different about a palette. And I really love this colour story. I think it's great. So let's zoom you in and we'll do a look with this palette. I'm feeling something quite smoky and quite dramatic, and maybe with like a pop of that flashy green there. Maybe something like that. Let's zoom you in and have a go. I'm going to start off with this matte shade Exuberance and fluff this all throughout the crease just to kind of get something down. And then I'm thinking we can go for one of these darker shades and kind of do like a halo eye effect with this to kind of smoke it out. Maybe this on the lid and maybe one of these things in the inner corner. So I think I'm just going to point to the shades and do the look, and you can just see what's happening, just because it just stops me from chatting really. Okay, and this is the completed look. Honestly, I really like this. Let me get my little Oden's eye mirror out. I really like this. I did have, and you probably did see, a little bit of fallout. I did experience some fallout. Typically with darker shades, especially metallics, you will get fallout. I was kind of anticipating fallout. I don't know why I didn't put my little guards on, but like whatever. It took literally like maybe 2 minutes to just put a bit of concealer on and fix the situation. I feel like it looks absolutely fine. Obviously all the makeup I've got on the rest of my face will be down in the description bar down below. I think the only discrepancy I have or will have between the two palettes is my colour of blush. I'm going for an orange blush on this one and I'll go for a pink one on the other one, just to kind of match all together. But honestly, I think this is really pretty. It's really pretty. I don't want to wash it off, so I might film another video just so that I'm wearing this makeup. I think it's really nice. I've got some lashes on because we've gone for the drama. But maybe all pretty. I love it. And this is what we look like zoomed out. Honestly, like I am ready to go hit the town. I'm ready to go to the pub. I love this. I love green. Green is like my eyeshadow colour. If I could only have one eyeshadow colour for the rest of my life, it would be green. I just feel so at one with green eyeshadow. I don't know why, but I do, and I really like this. I feel like it's really hitting the light nicely. It's smoky. All of the shades are blended really well together. I have no complaints. This is really good quality. It reminds me of the quality of the Merry Christmas and the Christmas Eve palette. Those were limited edition. I do have both of those and they are chef's kiss. This is the same great quality. I feel like Oden's Eye is really stepping up. I love this so much. Okay, I'm gonna go film another video with this makeup look on because like I'm not gonna waste this. I'm not gonna waste this. Look at me. I look great. I look great. I'm gonna go away and do that, but you're not gonna notice anything because we're gonna go straight into the Jewels and Gem palette. I might change up my top so they're more like pinky and cute to fit the vibe. We've got some slate greys and this beautiful like pinky toned grey thing happening. It's gonna be a vibe. Let's go. And we are back. I've gone for the outfit change, the jewellery change. We've gone for a little pink number, pink and pearl with the Jewels and Gem palette. This, do you know what, I've been staring at this palette for a while thinking, what look do I do with this? And the reason for that is I kind of want to do this like flirty, cool toned pink smoky eye. I've just had a smoky eye then, that's the problem. Or I could go for something like really slate blue, but then I've got pink on. So like I've got to go for something a little bit pinky, right? I'll just show you the swatches now. Honestly, this palette leans just like so different from anything that I actually have. It's, you know, it's got this beautiful muted rosy tones and the purple tones, but then it kind of like delves into like this bluey green kind of area. It has quite a lot of variation, more variation than I actually thought it was going to have. Like I'd say there's kind of 2 or 3 greens in there and then 2 or 3 bluey shades in there, and the rest of them are kind of like these lovely purples and pinks. And yeah, I think this is a really pretty palette. You do have a few duochromes in there, so the shade Swoon, which is kind of just here, like literally if I point it right there, that's a duochrome. So it's kind of like a really light green white to this really lovely peach. And honestly, the metallics, like, oh, metallics are so luscious in this one. It's a really unique colour story, very romantic, I think. I think just looking at the swatches of this palette, I really do want to go for that really blown out kind of light to dark pink smoky sort of effect. I think I'm going to predominantly do that with Elation through the crease, maybe Ecstasy and Heaven to kind of smoke it out, a bit of Sozzle I think that is, and Intoxication on like the outer corner, and then maybe like this shade or like Rhapsody all over the lid with like some of the purple. I'm going to try and use as many shades as possibly can, and yeah, let's just do what I did with the other palette. Zoom up, point to the shades, get some music over the top, and we'll pull this look together hopefully. this is the final look. Honestly, I feel like this looks just like so flirty, messy, sparkly, really sultry, and just like and just tasty, you know, just like a tasty amalgamation of colours. We've got like the purple going to like that, I don't know, like that really nice gemstony shade here. I really, really like that. And it's all like, it's how I imagined it, like blown out, nice. I feel pretty. And this is what it looks like zoomed out. Honestly, I think these palettes are really, really great. I really hope you can see like the shimmery sparkle of these shadows, and the fact that mattes are so pigmented and so blendable is really, really helpful. Like this elation shade that I did, this one here, all throughout the crease, honestly I was able to pack that in and just blend that out, so kind of like that fade you see is actually just me blending one shade out, which I really, really like about a matte, when you can pack it on, build it up, but also blend it out and make it look like it's 3 different shades when it's not. It's just one that's really blended out nicely and diffused. This is really, really pretty. This is the sort of like flirty date night I like to go with. I really like it. I like the pink. I like the pink. I think Odens has done an amazing job with these palettes. I really like the 15-pan format. Personally, I think these are perfect little size palettes. I don't love massive palettes. I like a lot of colour, but I don't like to have massive pans. I don't like to have massive palettes. These kind of fit in with the whole Sargo Freya collection, and kind of a couple of collaborations like a Nets one and the Fancy Face. Those palettes, they're this size as well. I really, really like these. I think these are great. So thank you so much to Odens for sending them my way. I really, truly love them. And yeah, I think they're great. I highly recommend both of them. This one here, the Jewels and Gems, I think is actually more of a cool toned, muted kind of pinky bluey purple, you know, with a hint of green. It's a little bit of everything, whereas the Stones and Rock palette is very much that grungy green. Like, it is just green with a bit of brown and a bit of black. Like, you're getting one colour here really, like one type of colour, whereas this one, the Jewels and Gem, I think you're getting that more pinky leaning. And of course the jewellery that came with it, it's just so beautiful. I just love the whole collection. Really, really pretty. Once again, thank you so much to Odens. Honestly, it really does mean so much to me to receive PR from my favourite brands. So yeah, thank you so, so much. And yeah, I can't recommend them enough. I really like these palettes. I'm not shocked because I love Odens quality anyway. I'll put as much information as I can in the description bar down below, but I literally only have the information that I have in front of me, which is enjoy, these are the palettes, this is the jewellery. I don't have any release dates, I don't have any prices, but like I said at the beginning of this video, as soon as I do have that information, I'll pop it in the description bar down below for you. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you're going to be picking up either of these palettes, what you think of the collection, what you think of my looks. Thumbs the video up if you've enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell because you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. Take care guys, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!